We are in a bull market for both silver and gold on the physical coins. So can the U.S. Mint keep up with the surging demand? Welcome to Silver Heist. Thank you to our returning subscribers and guests. Well, I've looked at some U.S. Mint data with respect to what the production in past years of American Silver Eagles as well as American Gold Eagles. So this will show us what the mint is capable of producing through their various mints, and are they keeping up with demand this year? So far it is not looking good. So I think they're about to turn the corner. So I think the next 2 to 6 weeks are critical because the surging demand has brought about increased premiums to coins. So this is a gold chart for the last 6 months. So the price is going up. So there are more buyers of gold at $1,700 than there are at $1,450. And here is the silver chart for the last 6 months. So not a raging market in terms of spot price, but a raging market in terms of demand once the spot price went down. But then has the mint been able to produce the coins to satisfy the demand? So far, no. So this is APMEX with gold trading at $17.12 an ounce. A 1 ounce coin has a $160 premium. Now the American Silver Eagle is carrying a $13 premium, which is crazy. It's just too high. So this is Monument Metals, 2020 American Silver Eagle, about an $8 premium. So unfortunately, the U.S. Mint started to run out of coins or planchettes just at the time of the increasing demand. Then they closed the mints temporarily to clean it up because of the coronavirus threat. They've since adapted. So here's another choice. You can get a kangaroo for a little over $5 over spot. So instead of $6 or $8 or $13 over spot, you can get a kangaroo for $5 over spot. So even though airlines are not flying as many routes and shipping things around the world has become more expensive, Australia hasn't been as impacted as the rest of the world. So I'm thinking the Perth Mint has been more productive than other mints around the world. So there's alternatives to American Silver Eagles, but what if the mint could just play catch up? What would it take for the mint to satisfy the 2020 demand? Do they have it in them to do it? So let's look at some numbers. So if you haven't seen one of my other videos, this is just a quick chart about total ounces shipped by the U.S. Mint in the form of American Gold Eagles. And you can see 2020 has already produced more gold than any of the previous 3 years. Now, what you might not know, looking at this chart, during the boom years, the bull market years, gold shifts to the 1 ounce size. People are looking to stack and play catch up or enter the market, and the 1 ounce coins take off. But yet they do produce all the other sizes too. So let's look at this year, what has happened in gold. So in gold, it started out kind of normal in January. February took a break, but the stock market took a dive February 21st or so. March, huge demand. And as you can see from these numbers, 133,000 1-ounce coins in March versus 95,000 1/10 ounce coins in March. So the 1-ounce coin customer is coming out of the woodwork. The only place that makes gold is West Point Mint, and in April they focus strictly on 1-ounce coins. But hope is on the way on other sizes. So as you can see, in the very beginning of May, they've already shipped some half ounces and some quarter ounces. So when these online dealers say pre-order, it's because they know the mint is shipping coins soon. They have an invoice from their middleman. They know they have the product at a set price and they can sell it to you. So to me, it's not that big a deal. If you're paying by check, you have to wait 5 or 6 days anyways. Let the check clear. Let them get the inventory in the house. It's not that big a wait. So they're just starting to turn the corner, I think, on production. But silver, not as much. So actually, let's look at silver historically. So in boom years, 2008, 20 million coins, 2009, 30 million coins, upwards of 47 million coins in 2015. The last few years pales in comparison, 18, 15 million. So 2020 is looking strong for silver coins, but they ran out of planchettes in March. So they produced 3 million in January, very strong, 650,000 in February. Partway through March, I think around 2 or 3 million, they stopped. And so thankfully they got the inventory settled and they got 5 million, but then the coronavirus struck. So the mint is capable of producing 3 to 4 million month after month. What is missing from this increased demand is increased supply. The supply was first impacted by just normal supply problems, and then it was impacted by the coronavirus. So until they start producing 4 million American Silver Eagles a month in May and June, maybe by July, we can see premiums go down. If you have stimulus money, why not sit on it in the form of an emergency savings anyways, and then a couple of months down the road, when Silver Eagles get produced in 1 million a week quantities, that would be the time to buy. Because right now, I mean, no one can predict the future, but what if the spot price doesn't move off of $15? Wouldn't it be better for premiums to be closer to $3 or $4 instead of $8 or $13? The mint is capable of producing 1 million coins a week. They just haven't done it consistently in 2020. And so when they do, then premiums will go down and you can build your stack then. And the same would be true for gold. Would you like to know the difference between the American Gold Buffalo and the American Gold Eagle? If so, please watch our featured video.